the ultimate animated franchise hype, sequels and reboots that will shatter the internet. Welcome back to Nerd Flame, I'm Mr. Flame, and today we're diving headfirst into the inferno of pure, unadulterated hype surrounding the future of animation franchises. Forget everything you thought you knew about your childhood classics. The biggest studios in the business, we're talking Disney, Pixar, and DreamWorks, are setting the stage for a cinematic era that will redefine the word sequel. We're going past the confirmed dates and straight into the rumor mill, exploring the franchise entries that fans are not just expecting, but desperately demanding. This list is a chaotic mix of concrete announcements, whispers from production insiders, and the biggest wish fulfillment projects that could absolutely break the box office and the internet, bringing back characters we love in new, massive ways. The year 2026 is shaping up to be an absolute powerhouse for animation behemoths, and the undeniable headliner of all the current buzz is the fully confirmed live-action reimagining of Moana. The sheer scale of this project cannot be overstated, not just because the original is a modern classic, but because a certain demigod is set to physically reprise his role, injecting an almost unbelievable level of star power and franchise continuity into the remake model. The anticipation surrounding the casting of the new Moana was a global event in itself, proving that Disney's strategy of remaking their 21st century hits is paying off in fan engagement even before the cameras started rolling, giving a new generation its definitive princess story and testing the boundaries of what a remake can achieve when the original star power remains intact. Rumors are swirling that this film will actually serve as a soft launch for a whole new Pacific-based cinematic universe, expanding on the ancient lore of the Polynesian islands and introducing new gods and monsters from the rich mythology only hinted at in the original animated feature. There are also persistent, though unconfirmed, whispers that the film will feature brand new songs written by the original creative team, a decision that would either solidify its place as a classic or prove to be a massive point of contention among purist fans who cherish every note of the first score. The pressure on this production is immense, standing as it does on the precipice of a new era of live-action adaptations, where fidelity to the animated source material is as critical as delivering a fresh, spectacular visual experience that justifies the expensive translation from computer-generated wonder to live-action reality, ultimately setting the standard for every subsequent modern animated remake to follow. Another franchise that has the entire internet on edge is the long-awaited animated sequel, Toy Story 5. After the emotional roller coaster of the previous installment, the very existence of a fifth chapter has split the fandom, yet the hype remains undeniable, because these characters are, simply put, family to multiple generations of moviegoers. The biggest rumor, the one that makes everyone's head spin, is the possibility of the original iconic voice talent returning in full force, suggesting that the new storyline will somehow cleverly reunite the separated friends for a brand new adventure that finally brings the two branches of the family together for one last, massive playtime. The expectation is that this film will lean heavily into the existential themes of what it means to be a toy in a rapidly changing world, perhaps exploring the next stage of Bonnie's life and how that impacts the toys that have defined the studio's legacy, leading to profound and tear-jerking moments that only this franchise can deliver with such emotional weight. Speculation about the film's plot includes a return to Andy's house for a crucial artifact, or maybe even a journey into the complex world of modern high-tech toys that challenge the vintage crew in ways they never expected. A narrative device that would not only introduce new, marketable characters, but also serve as a poignant commentary on the accelerating pace of technology and its impact on traditional play. The production is shrouded in secrecy, only fueling the rampant fan theories that range from a full-blown sci-fi adventure involving Buzz Lightyear's space heritage to a quiet, introspective tale about the importance of legacy. a mystery that only intensifies the massive, global anticipation for the next chapter in Pixar's crown jewel. Then we have the sheer, meme-fueled, and completely deserved hype surrounding the animated comeback of the ogre himself, with the planned release of Shrek 5. DreamWorks is poised to reignite one of the most culturally significant and financially successful animated franchises of all time, and the expectation is nothing less than a full-circle narrative that brings back every beloved character from far, far away, ready to once again satirize the fairy tale genre that it single-handedly reshaped 2 decades ago. The biggest fan chatter suggests this isn't just a sequel, but a soft reboot that reintroduces the core characters to a new, younger audience, perhaps through a framing device that sees Shrek and Fiona's now older children going on their own misfit adventure, forcing the legendary trio to reunite for one final, hilarious quest across the kingdom. Rumors abound about the possibility of a dark, mature turn for the film, following the trend of recent animated success stories that have proven audiences are ready for more complex themes in their family-friendly blockbusters, possibly pitting the lovable ogre against a formidable new foe who threatens not just the kingdom, but the very nature of happily ever after, a concept the franchise has always gleefully dismantled. The studio has reportedly secured the return of the original iconic voice cast, a non-negotiable requirement for the devoted fanbase, and the internet is already ablaze with speculation about which classic fairy tale trope will be the target of the new film's notoriously sharp-witted humor, with many hoping for a meta-commentary on the current superhero film fatigue that dominates pop culture. This film is more than just a sequel. It is a cultural event, a nostalgic homecoming for millions, and a guarantee to generate massive fan discourse and a tidal wave of fresh memes that will flood every corner of the digital world upon release, cementing its status as one of the most anticipated returns in animated history. The convergence of these massive franchise entries, the cultural touchstone of a live-action Moana, the emotional continuation of a Pixar legacy with Toy Story 5, and the meme-powered return of a DreamWorks icon in Shrek 5, signals a new, intense era of major studio animation that is hyper-focused on leveraging generational nostalgia and proven IP for truly spectacular cinematic moments. The sheer gravity of these projects ensures they will dominate the box office and the social media landscape for months, driving countless fan theories and analysis videos and ultimately validating the studio's decision to double down on the sagas that millions of people grew up loving. The fan expectation is that these films will not merely replicate the originals, but expand the mythologies in meaningful, ambitious ways, introducing new characters who can carry the torch while paying due respect to the foundational stories that made them cultural phenomena in the first place, an artistic tightrope walk that only the biggest franchises can even attempt. This slate of upcoming blockbusters is proof that, in the world of animation, the past isn't just history. It's the foundation for a future filled with the kind of high-stakes, big-budget storytelling that keeps the nerd flame burning brighter than ever.
I didn't know this was even possible. I learned how to make money online. The link is right below in the first pinned comment.